Welcome, welcome. Bradford. Give some people time to join. Got Cody Bradford completing 6 innings as a value right now. Not there. Line movement's kind of moving against it. Mr. Williams back again. Thanks for the support. 474. Don't love this one, even against the Angels. I'm on his over 4.5 strikeouts already. I'm just going to pass on that one. Definitely find the best EV in the morning, but I'm going to see if we can find anything else here. Scooble, I'm on his strikeout over, posted that in the channel. Man, that's a big delta. I would lean under here. But that's a value. The Scooble went 109 pitches last time out. He did get an extra day's rest, but he hasn't gone past 6 innings for the Dodgers, and I don't see why they would push him unless he was super efficient. Pirates. I'm gonna pass on this, but I wouldn't blame you if you took this for like a half unit on Novig. I mean, it is going the wrong way. It's going towards the under, which again, that's where I would lean. But since I'm already on a strikeout over, I'm just going to pass on this one. And if you want to bet the under, I would support that for like 0.7 to a unit. Dean Kramer. Did not look at him today, but ton of liquidity on Novig here. Can indicate a sharp. Let's see. Yeah, somebody popped this up as the line started to move. So I've been seeing this a lot when you see on the exchanges. You're going to find a lot of value, but if the line's moving this way, this is, in my opinion, oftentimes someone who's pretty sharp trying to get ahead of it before the line gets there and baiting plus EV bettors. Yeah, we got Scooble over 8.5, 9.5. I did $5 on the 11 plus as well. So I don't like this. We can just go through it. I mean, not even getting to 5 innings. I have 4.6 to strikeout. Where he's at. He's already over pitching to his career K per 9, but he is due for some positive aggression here. So let's just spot check this. So I've trained up ChatGPT just to speed up some of my research here. I don't have to do it myself. Plus, we got 127. I don't think we're going to like this. I'm looking for stuff plus, location plus, pitching. How is he trending? Need a legitimately favorable opponent before you play it. I agree there. Stuff is not great. Sliders not been good. He's inconsistent with it. Pass lean, I agree. I'm gonna not go any deeper on this. Just for example here, if this was like a lean or a potential play, Then I'm going to go over to StatCast and go sliders. Who's he pitching against? Padres. Just kind of look at how the Padres are doing against sliders. Whiff percentage. Actually, the whiff percentage is pretty strong, so I'm going to throw this in just to see if it changes chat's mind. And then usually I'm going to throw the starting lineup in there since it doesn't know. We don't have confirmation most likely yet, but Ballpark Pal does a good job of projecting that out. Yeah, it agrees. Pass for now. I'll do this while we look just to see when they cross-reference, but I think this is a pass. Let's see what else we got here. If there's any questions or lines you want me to look at, let me know. I already did an hour this morning and put out some of my plays. But only 2 games started so far, so I figured I'd come on and see what else is out here. A lot of WNBA, which I have not had great luck with. Casey Mize, over 17.5. Let's check this out. Mize has been surprisingly decent this year. Again, line movement moving against this. So if you're using Smart Stake, love it. You're going to find value. This still could have positive CLV, but I would just caution against just blindly taking some of these, right? Especially when the line movement is doing this. You see the exchanges oftentimes ahead. We got FanDuel second. Those are my 2 sharpest books for props. So when the 2 sharpest books are trying to get ahead of this line, it's usually more of a bait. So Casey Mize, 5.8. See his game log real quick. 6.66 with a blow up against Arizona. Another, I don't know what happened here. Didn't look like he pitched that bad, but he only got through 3 innings. He's kind of all over the place. Let's see what advanced metrics show. I mean, he is pitching good this year. He's due to give up some home runs big time. That is an insanely low percentage here. Let's go ahead and run it through the quote-unquote model. Yeah, hard pass. Okay, good. 5 outs. What do we have here? Plus 111. Mediocre stuff, good location. 6 full innings. Worth digging into, potentially a play. Yeah, I don't love it, but since we're here, let's see if we can get there. Maybe cut the investment in half or so. I'm more interested. Damage rather than patience. Workload leash. Ballpark Pal. You have the Ballpark Pal. Don't know why it keeps forgetting. Give it a little attitude. I don't think I'm going to take it, but we're going to see a lot of Novig right now, which raised the caution flag on. All right, so we have a divided line actually moving a little bit the other way. Looks like DK just popped this up for no good reason. Jake Irvin, 4.9 against the Marlins. Marlins don't strike out a ton. So let's go ahead and do this one. Caper 9 is elevated. Good sign, due for some regression. Let's see where his stuff has been trending. I would play it. B plus. Okay. Let's go. What are we looking at? J. Kevin. That's a B plus. It says 60. Like, I might just go like $20. No, I'm just gonna pass. I don't like it. I'm not gonna let ChatGPT tell me what to do. I only wanted agreeing with me. Yeah, nothing crazy. Slider's a bit above average. Slider. All right, let's look at the Marlins lineup. That's not the Marlins. So we'll give it the lineup. And then we're going to cross-reference against StatCast. Slider seems to be the key pitch today. Almost every pitcher I've looked at, I've been looking at the slider. So we have Xavier Edwards, who's good against it. Looks like a bunch of players that aren't good. So I would guess that we're going to fade this or just pass. Oh, Matt Bell. Look who it is. Thanks for joining. You don't have anything better to do on a Saturday afternoon? Slider data makes a better under case. Okay. Hopefully we didn't miss it here. So we're recommending 0.7 units. Don't move on me. Dodgers game under. I like that. Scooble and Jones. I'm on the Pirates money line. It's just a really good value for a good pitcher. Can look at that after. Confirm. Deny. Picking up sticks and limbs all morning. Hopefully not body limbs. Want to surprise me with you? Okay. 0.7 units. Jake Irvin. Under 4.5 strikeouts. Lock it in. Just scan this Bibby. Completing 6 innings. No, thank you. Rockies, not really a fan, but I live here, so I'm repping them. Let's go Dodgers Pirates and see what Ballpark Pal is saying. Yeah, so under 7.5. Ooh, minus 139. What is the line at? Oh, plus money? Absolutely. Wolf Cotto, I like it. Oh, Tornado. Shit. Yep, I guess you'll have to pick up sticks. For real. Oh, liquidity. Maybe there's some more at plus 102. Yeah. All right. 0.6 units here. I like the read. Dodgers bat scare me, and Jones can be streaky, so he could get shelled. So I'm not going a full unit there, but I like the read. We'll lock it in. God, a lot of Novig WNBA. It's gross. Both exchanges. Fading this. What's the line movement doing? Going towards the under. No, thank you. Erica Wheeler over 4.5. Again, good value on the exchanges. That doesn't mean much to me without looking into what's happening. Going hard the other way. It's a pass. That's a name. There's a lot of liquidity on this over. So I might even, if this line movement's moving hard, we might look at the opposite. Okay. Well, Novig seems to be all over the place. Somebody scooped up a bunch of that, and it's moving the opposite way. So I like this one. Again, I'm not a WNBA specialist. Last live stream, I played 2 WNBAs, lost them both. So don't act like I'm a genius here, but the line movement and the value say play it. So 1.1 units to win a unit. We'll see what happens. Probably lose. Alicia Gray. See her line at 1.5 all the time. So it's slightly going against us here. I don't know what these books are at all. Don't really trust them. Hey, my wife kind of does. I'm not bashing WNBA. Just don't wash it. Oh, first half under. Gotta love a gross bet like this. What news could drive this up 100 cents? A first half under. Over in this game, the Connecticut LA. Oh, Rockies. Yeah, Rockies are not a fun team to bet on. Only when they're home and there's like an up 2 promo. Who do the Rockies have going? Hughes. Hughes has been really good. Maybe he's got some regression coming, but let's see. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't look good, but 3.43 xERA is solid. It means he's actually pitching pretty good. Oh, wow. He's gotten shelled 3 times in a row in Arizona at home to the Giants, who suck. You know, you might be onto something here. I hate Bibby. So we got over 9.5 at -116. Over 10.5 at -115. So per ballpark pal, there's not any value here, but it does look like the line is trending to the over. Let's see the total. Open at -120. It's kind of just flat. Let's look at Bibby. I haven't looked at Bibby today. I've just kind of been staying away from him. I faded him for so long, and I felt like my luck was going to run out at some point. But I mean, he's still regressing. He's not that good of a pitcher. He gives up runs all the time, almost like the first 5 over. Let's see what that's at. What did I do? Or 5.5. Ooh, a big spread here. Let's go. Maybe we'll split this up a little bit. We'll go 25. Go a half a unit in the first 5. And then we'll go a half a unit on the full game. Let me just check the part factors here. Yeah, good as usual. It's another hot one here. Let's see what happens. All right, we're just going to skip that one to refresh this, see if anything else has popped. Anything DK I'd like to play just because I VIP there, and for some reason I just hit bets there. I don't know why, but I'm up so much money. Yeah, Louisville. I can, let me sync my picket too so I can just show if anybody's missed any picks. This line's not moving. I'm taking this right away. Ryan Howard over 3.5 threes. plus 138. That's a huge delta. 35 is the recommended bet. I'll follow it. That's 0.7 units. Ryan Howard 4+ threes. Hopefully she can catch fire. And once these are good to go. So if you're not in the BetLab Discord, Faithful Big Merce sent out yesterday every single favorite in MLB 1. And when that stuff spreads around, I feel like books shade a little bit towards that, thinking people will do it again. So I just went and bet a bunch of underdogs just to see what happens. Kept it pretty small, but parlayed them, round robined them. So this is not something I see very often because I'm a pretty conservative bettor. But, you know, if underdogs win today, you might not see me again. Or I retire from my job and this is all I do. That'd be cool. All right, so I'll leave this up for a second while I tag my stuff. This is all the bets so far. So you got the odds and the units right here. Grisham under a hit. God, I hate those bets. Smart Stake, live stream. Oh, I did this one actually right before. David Peterson under 14.5 outs, just 0.4 units. Really nice value there. Again, I had found it on Smart Stake right before I popped in, so I'm going to go ahead and count that in there. And then I told you guys I bet Pittsburgh earlier, and then I saw a fellow Sharp in the Smart, I think Hensley, also bet on the Pirates money line. So he's super sharp. He's great. If you don't follow him, I highly recommend it. And I saw him bet on it. So, of course, I had some nice value, so I put more on it. I think I have 0.6 units now. Again, do I think the Pirates beat the Dodgers? No, but that's just a really good price. I think they should be around plus 200. So it's just a value play. Irvin was the first one we did. You know, I can go through some other plays. See, I'm 0.3 units for most of these, just betting on the underdogs individually. And then I got this monster parlay for $1, like just something for fun. But I am on the Braves money line. I wish that started earlier. I'm on that individually in a couple of parlays because you don't get the Braves at plus 160 very often. And I don't think Logan Henderson is that dominant. He's not like Jay Miz or anything. And then look at this one, 90 cents to win 3,300. People do this a lot, and I know people love it. I don't ever do it, but it's Saturday. Hunter Brown over. Whoa. That is a strong odds for Hunter Brown. So I'm pretty sure I played this earlier. I don't think I got that good of odds. Let's see if I took a sucker bet earlier. Seems like it. I bet it around 530s where it was just even money. So people are really going against that. Let me see here what we said. Legitimately, okay, so I got a plus 118. So we have some against this four seam that were really good matchups and some that were really bad. So it's basically, can he get these guys that whiff a lot on a four seam fastball? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was a super strong play. I don't know why this doesn't work. Let me see how much I put on it because I'm going to add more here. I don't really care that the line movement's gone against me. The A's are terrible right now. And yes, I put them in this stupid parlay because I said I would. So I put it in a pick 6, then a half a unit. Oh, God, that's so bad. This is not a smart play, okay? So this is just me liking Hunter Brown. He can strike people out and doubling down on the conviction I had earlier because the line movement went away from me. That doesn't mean it's a bad play. It just means a lot of people like the under. more value if you like. So half a unit, Hunter Brown, 7 plus 174. Yeah, I guess you could look at plus 5.5, but I'm not going to keep loading up here. Wow. I mean, okay. I'll make my official recommendation over 5.5 just to get 6 strikeouts. Like, this dude's got nasty stuff. Maybe there was news coming out about him today that I haven't seen. But, yeah, he's not pitching as well as he normally does. But, I mean, 100's league average. He's still above average. And he has some elite games. His location's not that bad. Let's see if he's got history against the A's before I tell you how much to go. Not a lot of history against the A's. 32% strikeout percentage, which is super strong. I love this play. I don't know. Market disagrees, but whatever. I'm either making a really bad decision or I'm going to look awesome later. Just going enough here to cover that ladder, basically. And it's more of a conservative play. Normally when I do ladders, this would be, to win a unit to a unit and a half, and then I kind of scale it down as I go up. This one, yeah, true. That DeGrom was great. Later, Matt. But, this way, if he gets 6, we get hooked on the plus 174. We break even. If he hits 7, then we win a bunch of money. So, yeah, the public didn't like my DeGrom play, and we still took their money. So, let's see what happens. I always love backing aces at that much plus money. That's why I went Scooble today. And I think we're getting pretty good CLV on that one. Bibby over outs. No, thank you. Luis Castillo has not been pitching well. He somehow goes deep into games. I'm not too sure how he does it, but let's see. 5.7. It is against the Mets, so not tough competition. Still not good. See what ChatGPT thinks. The reason why he was traded. Luis Castillo. Calculating. I mean, so this one, the lines are moving towards the under a little bit. I get that. That's the obvious read. I'll look at that line after, because I will sometimes find, a plus EV pop on the over, and it just seems too good to be true, and actually bet the under. Command is excellent. 5.7. Mean under. Agreed. Probability, sliders, and fastballs. I mean, if anybody's AI API guru and you can tell me how to do this faster, that would be awesome. If not, I'm getting pretty fast at this, but it still takes me a while. So there's their sliders, and then I think it said 4-seam. Yeah. Update, download. So we'll give it slider and fastball, and then we'll go Mets. Looks like a lot of runs projected. I love Christian Scott, and I love the Mets today. I think I have 0.7 units on the Mets money line. It's basically a pick 'em here, but I'm on Scott's over. I think I played that in VIP. Ballpark Pal loves it. Let's see what we got here. And then in the meantime, to show you guys what I played already and the odds to see if it's worth still playing. You see, parlays are everywhere. Yeah, half unit here. Points? What? Oh, that's a round robin. Jesus Christ. It's like I did not put $30 in this parlay. It's absurd. Please don't think I do this all the time. Yeah, so I got minus 130 for over 5.5. I still like it at minus 137. So if you want to lock that in, I did 1.5 units just to win a unit there. And then this is the play that started it. I like his over 6.5. So it's mini ladder, but looks like it's moved a little bit against me here. But 1.3 to win a unit at the minus 130. We lost a little value, but I would still recommend it. And then this one, since it's higher, I would almost just go like full unit and another half a unit here on this mini ladder. So I think he gets to 7. But to our Mets data, the slider. What? More interested in under his outs. B+. Friendly under. Yeah. That's where I'm at. Let's see what it's at. Ooh, MGM. Yeah. Let's go. Just a fair warning, I'm playing more than I normally do. I'm normally playing, my strongest play, especially for VIP. I only play like 5 bets a day. But since we're streaming, you guys are here, I want to give you more options. So, if you don't want to bet this many times, I would just wait for the bets that I'm going full unit on. But that's why I scale based on confidence. So that's 0.7 units at minus 110. If you don't have MGM, half unit at the minus 120, which is everywhere. It's not a value play. The market's pretty decided on where he's going to land. But with no vig shading the under, that's telling me sharps are on the under as well. And MGM, they're usually just late to catch up. So I don't mind this at a full unit if you want and agree with it. But I'm just going 0.7 units. So we'll just go ahead and hide that. Let me just sync my juice reel here from my one subscriber over there. If anybody has juice reel, they don't like plus EV bettors. They like people who bet very few, have large unit sizes and big ROIs. I have a good ROI, but it's not, 15, 20% because I bet 50 to 60 bets a day across multiple books. Ooh, another DraftKings. Mine's pretty mixed. Looks like everybody's just kind of holding firm, but DK is moving late. Waka can go deep into games, even though he's not that great of a pitcher. Detroit's a good patient hitting team, so I like this right away. They're saying he doesn't get to 6. So let's check this one out. So he's not striking out a lot of people. He's got regression coming in the ERA, fielder independence higher. So he is pitching better than he should be right now, which that alone almost makes me take this, but I'm just going to go through the process to see if there's anything else. Get out of here. So what I'm going to do here, because I don't want to lose this line. DraftKings move fast sometimes with these. I'm going to go half unit right now because I like it. I don't need additional research, but if this is a strong pay, pending matchup. Okay, change up. Love it when it's just one pitch. So we're going to look at change up. Who is he playing? Tigers. So we're going to go to change ups. Tigers. I do minimum 50 pitches just to make sure we get a decent sample size. Sometimes I do 100. It really depends on the lineup and what we're seeing. So we'll do that and then go to Tigers Royals. We'll grab the Tigers projected lineup, throw that in there. and see if we add more. Less interested, okay. Uploaded changeup data shows a good matchup for his one dominant pitch. Okay, so they're saying, yeah, Tigers are actually pretty bad against a changeup. 130 plus. How do you have that good of a changeup? You're just fucking throwing a ball slower. It doesn't really make sense to me. I can never throw a changeup though when I played. Kerry Carpenter destroys changeups. All right. Well, it's not showing that it's a super strong play for any other reason, so I'll just keep it at the half a unit. And let's look at Kerry Carpenter. I don't bet a lot of batter props, but if there's value somewhere, wouldn't mind throwing a little bit on it. First start with his home runs. And the wrong game. Is he playing today? Oh, he's not playing. Well, that's AI for you. Yeah, they don't have their lineup released yet, so we'll leave it at that. Half unit there. Don't love Waka. So let's refresh this. Let's look at some insiders. Orioles, I'm on them because they're an underdog. We have a sharp insider on it too. Looks like lines have been stagnant, well, all over the place. They're not moving much. So we have McClanahan going, but he is being restricted. So this person's been pretty good in baseball. I see this almost every time. If you ever use this, the back test tells you how well they've done. But the forward test, like, you don't see a lot of people green and green. So this is saying going to be down 8.5% going forward in baseball based on this. Like, looks like this person's just taking dogs, which I get why the forward test would show a lot more negative. I'm already on this, so I'm not going to add any more to it. But Brandon Young, we can just look at it for sake. On Juice Reel, I think it just shows as Marcotte, so just the second part. My username is Mr. Marcotte, but the display name, I think, is what comes up. And there you'll see all my bets. It's different than my VIP, where I just play my favorite bets every day. I also tell people like P-Down829, who's in the Smart Stake Discord. I've been a member of his VIP for over a year now, and he does a lot of the DFS and uses up boosts very well, and I don't have time to do that. So basically how I structure my betting is I use P-Down's boosts and parlays and use up my boost that way because I trust him and he's more profitable than me. And then I play straights on my own. So you'll see my I don't usually boast about my overall profit because it's not all mine because I tell people. Most people do, but I track my VIP and how I do there. So, I mean, you can see on the year, my own personal plays are up a lot, but I don't play all of these for VIP. So crazy, I'm right in line with what I've tailed from him, but he's up more than this on the year. Then what I've been playing in Discord has been doing pretty good. It's oftentimes the same plays here, but I have been consistently great at no sweats. Something about betting without worrying about losing, I think. Yeah, 202 units on no sweats. That's just wild. And obviously all of these are well, most of the no sweats are me. But I mean, look at this. This guy's awesome. Just again, shouting him out. If you haven't tried his sub, you should. He's got a great Discord. I'm a part of that. I have a channel in there. I'll probably sub to him forever, even if I do my own thing forever. All right. Go back to positive EV. I have my realtors coming over in 5-10 minutes. So I'm going to have to drop here soon. Is there any other looks that people want to see while I'm here? I think I've gone through pretty much all the pitchers today. You know, Painter, Tidwell, I'm just not touching. Scott, love his strikeout potential today. Mize, I think we played his over outs. Bradford, over 4.5 Ks. It was about minus 125 when I played it. Peterson, I'm on his under 4.5. The Walker bet. It was under 17.5 outs plus, let's see, plus 156. I wouldn't play that below 145-ish, just a half unit. Apparently the Tigers hit changeups. They're not good against changeups, and that's Waka's best pitch. I don't like Waka that much. I think he's got more regression coming, so I'm happy to fade that, not getting to the 6th inning. Sometimes I too, just to talk through this, but I like to look at the bullpen and how taxed the bullpen was the day before. It wasn't a high-scoring game. Only used 3 relievers, really 2. Like DeJesus could pitch again. He only threw 2 pitches. But something like this, like if you're, I'm looking at the wrong team. So yeah, so this goes against what I bet. But they used 4 relievers yesterday, so they're going to want to stretch out Waka a little bit. Castillo, what did we do for Castillo? I think we went under 17.5 there. Let me make sure this is synced up. It's not synced yet. Hold on, I'm syncing Pickett. So it should pop in here. I can't remember if that was, I think that was Novig. Come on. I'll go ahead and tag these. Okay, live stream, smart stake. Okay. You saw me play Castillo, right? Am I tripping here? Where's the bet tracker? I never used the bet tracker. What's going on here? Oh, let me look at Castillo real quick. I can remember. Yeah, we went under at MGM. I think MGM's having a problem syncing to Pickett right now, so that's why it's not coming up. That's a pretty common thing, but it's still minus 110, so I went 0.7 units. I'm okay with a full unit there. It's just not like a crazy value, but I don't think his stuff is that great right now, and I think the Mets were a decent matchup for him. Where did we get to? We lean under 17.5, declining stuff. He's got good location, but he doesn't strike out. That's all about the Mets. Like, I don't know why they're so bad this year. I keep thinking they might hit something, but they don't. The fact that we still got the Braves winning here, that's good. Yeah, I'm on the Mets money line too. I mean, they're playing a little better. Like obviously they 1-2 in LA, that's tough. 1-2 in Milwaukee, they're tough. Beating the Phillies, they're a better team. They beat the Braves twice. Like they are playing better. So I like to play. Anything else? If not, that's a lot of bets. We're gonna see how we do. All right, let me drop a couple of links in here in case anybody's interested. Get an invite to my Discord. Most of you are already in there, but just in case, join it. It's free. We got 350 people in there. Come join, chop it up. You can send your wins to the brag board. Near misses. I put free plays in there first, and then I kind of send it over to Smart Stake and other Discords and pick it. And then I'm running a special right now. There's a flash sale this weekend on my VIP. So if you want to come try it, here's the link to the post. But I'm doing 25% off all packages. So you could try a week. It's like $6. Month is 16, 3 month 39, 6 month if you want to lock in for football season. That is my best sport by far. I can pull up my results from last year just so you can see it. I'm not big on promoting myself like I should. I'm more about, community and building that up, but you can see tags. Well, I don't know how to do it quickly here. Custom 2025 NFL. And then, so 86 units overall. Again, that's tagging. So you can see my plays, 111 units last year. Pat helped me get another 24. But NFL is my sport. Used to handicap for a long time there. We're gonna win again. We do it every year. So, and it's usually the beginning of the year. That's when my fantasy research converts into finding value early on before books kind of catch up and players settle into their roles and dropped off a little bit, but I also got a little more loose with it. But if you want to lock in before NFL season, highly recommend it. My price will go up. If not, I'll just keep doing this and giving away free plays every once in a while. So thanks everybody for joining. See you.